Let's get turned around here. I'm gonna see if I can go through Harrahs. I'm gonna put you in my pocket though for a second. Just in case they want to say some shit about me pushing, walking around with the camera. And then we'll walk through the quarter again.
Correct, babe. Just gotta have a team of people there. That's what I'm saying. I need you to get that. I'll continue to bring like
Let's see who shows up first. Oh Jesus, look at the size of this thing.
We got history, me and Jim Cantori.
Oh shit.
Really? Yeah. He tried.
I think you are first. Hang on, I'm gonna put y'all in my pocket while I go in here while they ID me in case they want to have some say something with me having my camera. So give me a second. We'll pick up again in a second. Hello. Yep. That's that ask for that. Make sure that the ID was right here. Front pocket, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you. I'm gonna kind of keep you down a little bit so it doesn't look like I'm filming. This is copyrighted music, isn't it? You guys winning some money right there. Pretty sure the canal exit is this way. No, I just got off work. I'm walking home now through a casino. We're going to be outside here in a minute because this isn't actually a very long casino. I already see the exit. All these refugees of the cold and the ice losing their money. Or making their money. Some people got good luck, you know what I'm saying? What is this on the floor? And here comes the ice. Oh, getting jiggy with it. Put my hat on right quick. Getting jiggy. Oh. As we jiggy away from the place. There's some more palm trees in the snow, guys. Oh man, you know, honestly, I thought about that, and I was like, "Is Caesar's open?" And I thought about it again. I was like, Psh, "They gotta be." You know, they want that money. All right. All right. How you doing? Well, I gotta really be careful today though, because everything melted and then refroze, so it's all slick as shit. It's gonna be all dangerous. This says no turns, but who knows? Somebody might still try to. I guess we'll just walk down Decatur. Well, I guess this is South Peters first, but it turns right into Decatur. It's always fun to play in the puddles when you don't have to worry about it. Shake Shack closed. You know, as far as Cafe Du Monde goes, is the audio glitching? What's going on with it? Is it fucking up? I was kind of just going to walk down Decatur, since this place is still iced out, so everybody can witness if I fall. So I won't be the only one that fell. You can all fall with me. Yeah, that sucks. I seem to have a good signal. It doesn't seem like, let me see. I'm in a 5G. AI 5G expertise. I'm in a 5G zone, so it should be as good as I can get it. This might be a little bit longer of a walk because I'm going to be going a little bit slower. Look at the piles of shit on the side of the road. Good old stank slushy. Does anybody know if there's some wild? If there, let me know if the camera. Earth cam needs to be wiped off. Maybe I can make a pass by and wipe that bitch off. Gotta go that way anyway. You know what? I'm gonna switch into the. We're gonna switch into the powder zone since all this stuff is ice, and this stuff, the powder will be better, safer for me to walk in. We're gonna make our own path through here. It was warm enough for everything to melt a little bit and then refreeze. But from what I understand, there's some apartments in this building. I wish I could afford to live in them. Jeremy, coming in with the 2. How you doing, bro? Been a minute since we chatted. Is that Icarus service still going? The war between the guy covering the camera and me. We had a little war that day. I think I won, right? I'd say I won because he disappeared and I was still there. I definitely consider it a win. Yeah, the temperature's like 26, 25, something like that. He couldn't stop me. I had reinforcements 2 blocks away. All I had to do was step off for a minute, could go get more napkins and drink a cup of hot cocoa, come back reinvigorated, ready to wipe it down, wipe it down. Oh shit, it's frozen right here. Ready to wipe it down. And do that little dance where he like shakes his legs and does the little hands thing. All right, I gotta slow down in this area. This place is dangerous. It's not so much powder as it is frozen, as they say, black ice. Look at this. Well, you can see that. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Gotta go slow. That's better. So much vehicles driving around in that particular section of the parking lot, they really mushed it all down and made it dangerous. Jeremy, if you're still in here, how's the snow up there? Is it snowing in Washington? I imagine it probably is. I don't know. All right, no snow, huh? So it looks snowier in New Orleans than it does in Seattle. You know the world's topsy-turvy when New Orleans is covered in snow and Seattle is clear. I want to say this is the information about this statue up here that we're going to go look at in a second. It's like the Native American statue over here. All the signs have like ice all over them. You can't read them. Yeah. Getting out of your zone and trying to be like, let's go down to New Orleans. There's no way it's cold down there. Psych! I'm gonna go this way. I'm still not used to that sound of ice crunching under my feet like that. It's so wild. Naomi Rose back for night number 2. Yeah, but today's 2 streams in one day. Holy shit! Oh wait, look, here's a daiquiri place that's closed, but one window we can see inside. Well, hopefully it's not messing with anybody with misophonia. I'm not chewing, I'm stepping. Oh look, this place where you come to get some cigars rolled. This place rolls a killer cigar. Not that I smoke them, but it's the cigar factory. Let the good times roll, it says. They could probably put that in French too and just really be bougie about it. Scott 86 coming in with the blue check. That's my mod, Scott. Everybody say hi to Scott. Or, sorry, you gotta say, shalala! Or just some other random nonsense words. Kessis. That's our thing, we talk nonsense. Random, just make up a word and say it, that's hey. Hashtag night 2. Yeah, I wonder where Moon Man's at. We gotta put up the moon signal. Just like a butt. Instead of a bat shape, just a butt. I don't think he was in the chat earlier either. He's busy. Living his life. Which I ain't hating. Still got their, oh look, see they got a Mardi Gras tree up. It's actually pronounced New Orleans, like the lens of a camera, New Orleans. At least that's how locals pronounce it. I would assume that if you're actually pronouncing it like the French version, it would be like New Orleans. But yeah, if you want to talk like a local, it's New Orleans. New Orleans. That zoomed out all the way. Yep, you didn't miss much, KB. I've only been, what, 6-7 blocks from where I started. You missed the casino, but that casino, I literally just use that to walk through. I'm not a gambler. When I gamble, I lose. I never win. I like to say the only time that I ever won at gambling was when I found a video poker machine that had quarters set to register as dollars. So I'd put a quarter in and get 4 credits. So I just kept going to the bar and like getting a 10 roll of quarters and putting them all in and taking $40 out. I did that about 3 times and then they kicked me out. I'd put $10 in and pull $40 out and not even play a hand. I miss that machine. We were here last night too. This is right where I turned earlier, Wilkinson, where that record store used to be. Boy, it's so much less like ice down there right now. The whole street was covered yesterday. No, they actually stopped doing the casino boat because they finally allowed a on-land casino, which we walked through. So once the laws were changed so that the casinos didn't have to be on the water anymore, they built a casino, and that's where I started. I walked through the casino. It's literally like right across the street from where I work. The Hilton is at the end of the cul-de-sac, and like on the other side of the street, the first building you get to down the road is the casino. But it's even built kind of like on an angle, so the front door of the casino looks directly at the Hilton. It's not like aimed at the street. It's aimed at the Hilton. When you walk out the Hilton, you're looking at the front of the casino like, hey, come on in. Give me your money. They still have boats, but it's mainly just for like dinner cruises and stuff, which is still interesting. It's not a casino boat. I don't know if they might still have like some video poker machines on those boats, but I don't know about that. It's decent to take a little cruise down the river for an hour and then turn around and an hour back. So it's like a 2-hour cruise down the river, and you get like a buffet. You can have like a little buffet. That's what the Natchez does. They go out, they give you like a buffet, and you can like hang out on the side of the boat and watch the river roll by for like 2 hours. Yeah, right across from Connor's place. And if you, I mean, I don't know why I call it Connor, but like it's just randomly. Like I said, I like to do random words. And if you join the membership of the channel, you become a Connor. It's the Connor level. And you get access to some emojis and badges that I made custom. You don't get them nowhere else. Not, I mean, they're just whatever, but you know. I did see, by the way, I saw, thanks to, I forget who it was, but I did get 2 members. I got 2 Connors. There's actually 2 physical Connors right now, and they have the Mick. Yes, Connor is a tough. He's one of the toughs. He's always like hanging out, putting bunk beds together, being a tough, making bunk beds out of 2 regular single beds by just tying them together. What is that? The phone's like off the hook in there or something. Yeah, he's the unofficial tough. It's hard to find. He's just like, whenever you find 2 beds tied together, you know he was there. Back to the days when you had a home phone. Oh yeah, look at this. So apparently, I don't know what part of this collapsed, but recently this balcony collapsed. It doesn't look collapsed, but they said that the 2 Jacks balcony collapsed. I think it was this backside. I think, yeah, you might be right, because I think there was still a receipt sticking out of the ATM that was right there, and the screen didn't look like it was ready to like work again. So I think maybe the ATM was screaming, "I'm fucked up, do something about it." Somebody getting pictures of themselves taken from the street cam. Oh, it's just him running his, he's got like a searchlight going. What's he looking for, I wonder? I remember that. If you're wondering what Mick McGarnagle is talking about, one time he tried to call me. This is in the late 90s. He went to go pick up the phone to call me, and I had already dialed his number, and he picked up the phone before it even rang one time. So it was just like he picked up the phone, and I was just like there. It was like already there. Like I was just waiting. Cop looking for donuts. He's looking for people doing donuts. And look at all the sign, all the bars. All the bars have this sign. Specifically because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Louisiana just recently became constitutional concealed carry. So you don't even need a you know, a license to do that anymore. You can just rock with a gun, which I kind of like. I like carrying a gun. I don't have one right now, but I would normally, when I leave the house, would put a little revolver in my pocket. Anybody know about this place? Yeah, look at that. Brian's Gate knows. It's open again too. Welcome back, Lori's. Yeah, it just opened again. They finished renovating it after the fire. I think it was a fire that fucked it up, right? Yes, now is your year. Now, you know, they actually, right here, they were actually serving the Central Grocery sandwiches from this grocery right next door for the last like year or two. Central Sydney's. They had actually started serving the sandwiches here while they were fixing up the place. But Central Grocery's open again. So Sydney's is off the hook. Welcome back to the Stratosphere. Oh, was it the roof collapsed? I guess I just assumed it was a fire. That's crazy, the roof collapsed. We got the Joan of Arc statue right here. We walk slowly here because this is wet and slippery. Statue of Joan of Arc. Joni on a pony. The other night they had, well, I don't know, it wasn't exactly the other night, but maybe like a week ago they had the Joan of Arc parade. There's a bunch of angels walking down the street. I walked home during that. Too bad I wasn't really streaming then. I mean, not like this. I don't know if I said this before, but I did try to stream one time on a bike. And it kept buffering so quick, like it would get to buffering within like 30 seconds. It kept doing it. I guess the bike was going too fast for the signal. Couldn't keep up. So I guess I started like not thinking about streaming with my phone, but here I am. Walking, I just thought about it. I was like, walking? Wait. I could stream while walking. Here come the cops again. Yeah. 99% of fires are caused by fire. And remember, wherever you are, there you are. You walk up on a burning building, you're like, I've never seen this building so on fire or ever before. Wow. A little cot and one of those emergency blankets. There's somebody's sleeping house right there. Sleeping spot. I don't know. I'll never be Christopher Walken, so I'll never know that. But I imagine if I was Christopher Walken and streaming, every time I ran up on somebody I'd be like, "You're talking to my guy all wrong. That's the wrong tone. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron." We're coming close to that spot where needs more cowbell. I don't know why, I just got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Really explore the space. And he's like running around the whole room, banging the cowbell in people's face. Classic Will Ferrell. Oh God, is this guy stuck? Here's the Abbey again. This is where that guy kept telling me about the Black Penny and how many people he helped, and asking me what neighborhood I grew up in or if I was from here. Remember that? Yeah, nothing beats that. Just make sure to hold it by the rubber handle. Don't grab it by the metal part, because that's the hot part too. Oh, what's going on at Santos? The door's open. Psh, nothing. They dead. What does they say? There's like 3 people in there. including the bartender. Santos, a lot of places where we end up having drum and bass shows. That's why I was interested in it. There's actually one coming up soon, I think. Got a drum and bass show coming up. I'm gonna have to take a left so we're not walking down the same street anymore. Yeah, Antiques. You know that place, look, that one place is doing way more people than that other dive. Shit, I almost ran that guy over. There was a guy sleeping right there. That bumper's seen better days. '80s gal. I'm an 80s guy. I was born 1981. I'm like the first millennial, because the millennials generation starts in 1981. I was like the first one, January 81. Yep, Gen X was just right. I have a couple of uncles that are Gen X, and they're cool as shit.
I'll come back through that. I'll come back through. Alright, well, I ain't letting an Englishman freeze even if you are
No, well, I guess I technically grew up in the 80s. I was born at the beginning, and my first 9 years was all in the 80s. Let's go up one block. No, you know what? We'll just take a left on Esplanade and go up a few blocks before I have to turn. I can go up to the street I actually live on and then just go up that. That's the street we didn't walk down yet. This is the Mint. The U.S. Mint. It doesn't actually operate as is there a person in that window? Kinda. He's not moving, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's like a silhouette of somebody. It's got to be like a statue, right? He's not moving. A ghost isn't metal. Literally. Just a ghost, no big deal. And he's definitely not metal. He's ectoplasm. Sounds like they're having trouble getting through this. You know what? Let's go down the middle of the street. By that I mean the neutral ground in the middle, the median. Not the actual middle of the street. Last time I did that, y'all all saw that, I fucking fell. So I'm not trying to do that again. Here's like a power box. That's where they keep all the Andes mints. I love Andes mints. Andes mints is my favorite kind of mint. Besides maybe there's like mint meltaways that you can get from the Boy or Girl Scouts or whatever, you know? Or with like the schools, sometimes they'll be selling either the candy bars that have almonds in them or those mint meltaways sometimes. I love those mint meltaways. Them things are fire. I'm making my own path through the powder. Is checkpoints open? No, I don't think it is. There's probably like frozen dog turds underneath this ice too, because a lot of people take their animals to shit in this area. Hopefully a frozen dog turd doesn't smear like an unfrozen dog turd. Anybody have any knowledge on that? Does a frozen dog turd smear? I was too tired to work on the video that I had shot, the footage I had shot last night, so when I get home tonight I'm going to kind of put some time into that. Oh, is somebody walking around with this snow boot? Seems like it's got like, it looks like a tennis racket walking on the ground. Somebody's got some snow, this, like whatever the hell they're called. Look, here you go. They got a sign. What's this thing say? This is like a touristy sign. So that's something y'all are interested in. Solomon Northrop, 12 years a slave, located in the Faubourg Marigny from the corner of Esplanade Avenue and Charter Street, extending to Kerlerich Street in the former site of Theophilus Freeman's notorious slave pen, demolished after the Civil War, where Solomon Northrop, a free man of color from New York, was sold into slavery in 1841. Northrop's story is chronicled in his 1853 memoir, 12 Years a Slave, and in the award-winning movie by the same name. He said, "Turn around." Is that you back there, Pringle? You sneaking up on me? Yeah, I actually can read pretty good. I have high reading comprehension. You know, in elementary school, some people do good in math. I was a spelling guy. I'd always like win the spelling bees. Nobody ever beat me. Oh yeah, and the domestic slave trade. Isn't that fun? You were back there, you just were so fast you got out of there, like a ninja. I know that's what happened. You were there. I gotta keep an eye out for you, because you're sniping me. I'm seeing a lot of like little dog footprints. Or maybe like somebody who was wearing a heel. Probably a dog though. See, the middle is loud. It's been trampled down and turned into actual ice chunks. I know y'all can hear that. Below zero for 4 months in Toronto. You're not a can of chili. Chili snipers? I don't know if I get that reference. Who's sniping chili? Is that something I should know about? The cab, that guy just had a cab stop next to him and pull over. And the first words out of his mouth were, "Hey, are you for hire?" I don't think he would have stopped if he wasn't. Hello, Toronto. Tell me, in Toronto, is Toronto less or more ice-coated than New Orleans right now? The hell's he doing? Oh, is that? Oh, it's a fire truck. That could mean that somebody's having a bad night. Yeah, he was telling him to get the hell out of the fucking way. I gotta go to a house fire. That was a pump truck. That thing's carrying water to go spray on something, freeze it up. I got a couple of firemen in my family. My dad's a retired fire chief, and his younger brother, my uncle, he's still in the fire department here. Yeah. See, now this is actually a really old part of the city. The French Quarter is like the oldest part. You know, like when they first built it, this part to my left here, the French Quarter was the first part of the city they built. So this is like the oldest section of the city right here. But the only thing that's just even as close to some of the buildings that are along this side of the street. They're not that much younger. -2. See, I don't even think I've ever felt what -2 feels like. Celsius or Fahrenheit. Well, maybe Celsius, because what would be -2 Celsius in Fahrenheit? It'd be like 30, 29 degrees, something like that. Can I Google that and tell me what that would be? -2 Celsius in Fahrenheit. Yeah, see, 28. So I'm in -2 Celsius right now, so I know what that feels like. But maybe -2 Fahrenheit? I don't know what that feels like. It never gets that cold here. Although maybe the world's gonna be like, hold my beer and show me. Yeah, and I'm definitely not used to it. What street are we on here? Is this the street I need to turn at? No, it's technically one more. I tried to get that DJI Osmo connected to stream, but it was more complicated than I had time for this morning. I want to stream with that though. It's so much more stable. This thing's kind of jittery. I'm trying to keep it stable. And we found a wet spot. No one goes by Celsius, not even Celsius goers. I always like those times when Americans try to like measure something with a weird item. Like this thing's so big, it's 6 gorillas long, you know, like. That shit's hilarious. Mick, he is about the same age as me. That's my homie. I met Mick in kindergarten. Another Mick. Your name is Pringle Sucks. And dude, I mean, you're welcome. I enjoy hanging out with all you people. Although we're at by Buffa's. It definitely makes walking more fun because I got some conversation to have, you know. I mean, if you've been on these streams the last couple of days, you know I'm okay. I'm good with talking to people. I'm about it. I'll talk to anybody that says something to me. Having you guys here makes it even easier to stand walking this long. Buffa's Lounge. This place has some pretty good fried macaroni bites, kind of like breaded fried macaroni and cheese. Does this window work too? This one doesn't look like a window at all. Hi, Michelle. They got the Christmas tree hidden in the back. You could almost see my rings more than the Christmas tree. You know, it's 20-something degrees out here, but my hands aren't even cold. I don't know what's going on with that. So when I was first looking for the place I live now, I actually looked at a place back here in the back of this big house. There was an efficiency back there for $700. It was literally one room with like a kitchen bathroom combo splitting it. It was like $750 a month. I was like, I have more shit in my house now than would even fit in this efficiency. Goodbye. My dad sent me a picture the other day when the snow was first falling yesterday in the morning. The news was standing in the middle of the street, you know, broadcasting like, oh, there's rain in the Maroney. They were broadcasting from directly in front of my house. Little pink dragonfly crochet with the $5. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, he sent me a picture. He said they were standing right in front of my house. I was sleeping. Because I sure as hell didn't see him when I came out. Show me the what? Well, shit. I could just pretty much point at any of the houses here and just be like, this is a haunted house. This place is crazy haunted. Most of the city's got somebody died in a building. Somebody's on the phone there. I always dug this little spot, look. There's like just an apartment complex set back in the middle of the block. I always loved that. I've kind of wanted to live there for a long time. That guy's conversation ended because the phone died. All right, what's happening, y'all? I just heard the guy go, phone died. I look back, he's walking back into his house. You gotta charge your peripherals, my friend. What's LPD? Appreciate you, though. Oh, is that somebody's name? Mick? You abbreviating somebody's name? No, died doesn't mean haunted. Everybody who dies in NOLA just like stuck here. They're like, I'm trying to move on, but I just really like this house. I'm just hanging out. Everybody's so cool. Although, since Katrina, more and more people that live here aren't originally from here, which I mean isn't a bad thing. Because as this city is one of those places where you fall in love with it and you just want to live here. And then you become naturalized because you want to live the way that you've experienced people living and how they're friendly and everything. But New Orleans used to be a place where it had the highest percentage of people that were originally born here that were still living here. And that's getting lower. The swamp of the soul. The souls get trapped like Artax from the never-ending story. Just, he loses hope and sinks into it. That's kind of morbid, isn't it? Got a siren going on out there. Yeah, it's one of those two extremes. Chance. You go there and never want to leave, or you go there and never want to return. Cool, green light. Peat moss? I'm guessing. Pete and Pete. Oh, look at this big Mardi Gras mask. There was kind of a tradition that started when the COVID was happening of people, when Mardi Gras wasn't going down, they would just put in a bunch of decorations on their house and calling them house floats. And you just drive around the neighborhood and look at all the decorations on the house. And that's a kind of a tradition that's still going. So when Mardi Gras comes around, all the houses are like heavily decorated to look like floats. Not just lights, because obviously there's lights, but like they'll put all kind of cutouts and masks and everything all over their house. Is that another? Anywhere they can, right? Anywhere. If it's writable, they're putting a dong in it. Hell yeah. Welcome, entourage. Wander the city with me. This place has some pretty decent breakfast, or at least that's what everybody says. Was it, I forget the name of it. Yeah, it's like Carnival. Mardi Gras, basically New Orleans version of Carnival. Not quite as debaucherous, but still pretty. Ruby Slipper, that's what it's called. This thing zoomed in. Guess not. Yes, I'm very vampiric. In fact, I usually stay up until like 5, 6 a.m. here. I'm generally awake until 6 in the morning. And if I'm like hanging out with peeps that are cool and talking and stuff, I can be awake for multiple days with like no coffee, no energy drinks, nothing. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks. I'm like, my body doesn't need caffeine to wake up, you know? In the mornings when it's time to get up, I'm awake. I open my eyes and I get out of bed and I just start doing stuff. And usually when I open my eyes, it's like 3 p.m. High on life, heck yeah. This guy. think I heard water running. I think maybe his pipes burst. Did y'all hear the water running as we walked by? I think maybe one of his pipes burst. Oh, we just actually passed. This is a sushi joint right here. Man, it's like it doesn't want to focus that far away. Hits blunt. You rocking a blunt? Look at the snowman. Well, who knows if it's a man or what? It's got a cup for a head. Snow person, I guess. A snow thing. This poor plant. Homeboy dead. Hopefully he'll come back. Some part of it might still be alive. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I can't change it to that Legion because that's not the end of the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like I said, if you search Alexdocious on Google, I mean, I'm not going to say for sure 100%, but 95% of the stuff that comes up is something I did. Music, videos. You probably find all kind of whatever, you know. You can see my shadow. Look how tall I am. I'm like 15 feet tall, made of radiation. I used to have a little cat that lived right next door to me. The guy who owned him passed away recently, so I don't know where this cat went. If you go look at some of my bike vids, I forget which one it is, but I have a series where I do biking. I ride around on my bike, you know, and those are all pre-recorded, not streams, but like, you can see the cat. He's in the beginning of one of them. I forget which one. His name was Dizzy. He had a wonky ear, so one of the ears was bent. I think one of his eyes was bad, like he couldn't see out of it. He had a buck tooth, like one of his like pointy teeth was just sticking straight out of his mouth. There's this little tiny like runty male cat. Oh, he's the coolest little guy ever. I miss that guy. I don't know where he's at. I know he's still around here somewhere. I hope. Hope he didn't die from something, like get hit by a car or something. He was kind of like special needs cat, so maybe he might have like, I mean, I don't want to say it, but he might have wandered out into traffic and got mushed. But I really hope not. There's Nola Grime. Yeah, man, you're stuck over in California where it's the complete opposite. Nola Grime. You're like, instead of it's freezing in New Orleans, it's burning in Los Angeles. This here's an Airbnb. Well, shit, a high of 78 ain't that bad. He'll save the children, but not the British children. I forget what the name of this, but if you find this place on the internet, you can get a virtual tour of this place. There's like 9 bedrooms in here. It's set up pretty badass. There's like a pool in the backyard. Carl Hottest place. Yeah. Snow definitely won't burn your house down, I guess. Alright, let's see. It's going to be a 1-hour stream today. Because I'm about to be home. And, oh, there we go. I'm going to end it here. Appreciate all you Connors here with me. Made the walk took no time at all. No time at all. Get that screen out of here. Katrina PTSD. Oh man, the fires in LA are almost worse than Katrina, because like in Katrina, if you had like a 2-story house, the second story might be okay. You might have stuff up there, but at a fire, the whole place is just burnt. Everything's ash. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. I have to figure out some more things to stream even when it's not frozen. And I'm going to try to figure out how to get that Osmo working so we can get a full 1080 stream with a gimbal going. Because I don't know what it is, but the phone, it won't let me do 1080. I can't find the button to press for that. It's only doing 720, and I'm not. I'll do 4K before I do 720. I'll try to. I like high res. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're gonna rock. Peace. See y'all in the next one.